Hi there, I'm Ashley Bullington, and you're watching The Warmup, presented by your local North Texas Geico agents. It's time to get warmed up for Week 9 of Texas high school football. There are 3 teams tied for first in District 6-5A Division 1. They are all 4-0 in district play and have been beating up on the have-nots of the district. Well, with 3 weeks left to go in the regular season, it's time to hash things out amongst the elite. Highland Park, Mansfield, Timberview, and Lancaster all play each other in the final weeks of the season, starting with Timberview and Lancaster Friday night. The Tigers have won 6 in a row since an opening night loss to Duncanville, and they've had 4 straight shutouts as well. Their defense, combined with solid quarterback play from Glenn Rice Jr., have the Tigers thinking title run this year. However, Mansfield Timberview is coming off 2 shutouts as well, but they have shown a ground attack that can rival anyone in the Metroplex. Jaden Hullaby, Stacy Sneed, and Deuce Jones have been a 3-headed monster in the backfield for the Wolves, and Monte Dawson gives them a good change of pace back as well. This game is too close to call for us, so be sure you're at R.L. Anderson Stadium for this one. The Mound Showdown is Friday night, and it always brings the atmosphere. This year will be even more intense as the Marauders and Jaguars are battling for first place in 6-6A. Marcus lost their opener to Bowie, but have won 6 in a row, including 4 in district play. Flower Mound got humbled last week at Hebron, but have a big win over Louisville, and a win over Marcus could turn around their fortunes. Look for a sweet quarterback battle between the Marauders, Grant Nussemeyer, and Flower Mound's Blake Short. 4 teams are tied atop of 10-6A with records of 3-1, and 2 of those teams go at it Thursday night. Lakeview Centennial visits Saxe in what should be an outstanding game. Kamar Wheaton has proven why he's the best junior running back in the country, as he ran for 200 yards on just 8 carries last week. Saxe has lost only 2 games by a combined 3 points, so look for this game to go down to the wire. Now let's take a quick look at some guys who should be in the hunt for an MVP bobblehead this week. Plano's offense has been rolling the past couple of weeks, and one of the main reasons is Wildcat quarterback Oliver Towns. He's averaged over 3 touchdown passes a game the last 3 Plano wins, and he should be just as dangerous against Jesuit this Friday. Undefeated Argyle has been dominating their opponents thanks to the play of quarterback Bo Hogaboom. The senior, who is going to college as a catcher in baseball, has already thrown for nearly 2,000 yards and an amazing 32 touchdowns through 7 games. Look for him to show out in a home game against Melissa Friday. Looking for another quarterback to play a big part in his team's success? Look no further. The Geyer QB Eli Stowers, 1,500 yards and 20 touchdowns for the junior, has helped the Wildcats become a 6A favorite. Look for him to have a big game against Eaton Friday night. Let's take a look at our rankings for both 5A and 6A. Duncanville still number 1 as they pulled away from Richardson Pierce in the second half. South Lake Carroll finding little resistance the rest of the way in 5-6A. The Dragons remain at 2. Allen took care of business against Jesuit and are still at 3. Coming in at 4 is the DeSoto Eagles as Von Miller stopped by last week to see them trounce Grand Prairie. And remaining at number 5 is Denton Geyer, who takes on Northwest Eaton this week. 5A is led by Frisco Lone Star, who got all they could handle with the Colony before beating them late 41-38. Denton Ryan is still waiting to be tested, and that could come in week 11 against Birdville. They are at number 2. Third ranked team is Highland Park. They have one more easy win before they get Lancaster and Timberview to finish out the season. Aledo shut out Cleburne last week and have 3 warm-up games remaining before the playoffs. They are at number 4. And rounding out the top 5 is Lancaster, who will have a major test at Timberview this week. We're not done yet. We are ready to kick our extra point. It is that time again. All-American jerseys are being passed out, and our man, Jackson Smith-Njigba, was given his, and he will be representing the Metroplex and Rockwall High School in the Under Armour All-American Bowl. Marcus defeated Coppell in Week 8, and with that, head coach Kevin Atkinson had a message for his team. Former South Oak Cliff Golden Bear CJ Massenberg has signed a contract with the Brooklyn Nets. You can see him on the court this week as the NBA is tipping off. Last but not least, DeSoto's very own Super Bowl 50 MVP Von Miller had his jersey retired last Friday night. And this is what he had to say about the event.
DeSoto is who I am. I bleed green and gold, and it's an honor and a privilege to be here today with you guys and before you retire.
Picture at the bottom.
That's all we have for this week's episode. To stay up to date with all things inside high school sports, follow our social accounts. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. That'll get you ready for the highlight of the sports weekend. Wingstop Inside High School Sports, Saturday at 6:30 p.m. on NBC5, hosted by Pat Doney. Thank you for watching The Warmup, presented by your local Geico agents. To find the office nearest you, go to geico.com/DFW. I'm Ashley Bullington, and I hope you've gotten warmed up for Week 9 of Texas high school football.